Hello guys, so the dreaded water pump issue has now been taken care of. Obviously I've backfilled the bolt. It's hard to see now, I've put it all back together. I didn't mean to film this, but I got carried away and just started getting on with it. But the water pump's back on now, that's all torqued down, spec. One thing I will say, if you ever do replace a water pump with one of these, make sure you use the grey RTV gasket maker rather than the epoxy paper gasket that they supply you with, because that is what failed on mine. Leaked in through the bolt holes, rusted the bolts in to the block, and that's what caused me all the issues. So yeah, grey silicone RTV, I think this rock's recommended for next time. A lot of you have already done this, they've probably gone, yeah, that's what I use anyway. So yeah, I'm the fool. Made a mistake, learned from it, so that's all you can do. But anyway, so I've got it all timed back up. So if anyone doesn't know, 0 top dead centre, timing mark on the right hand pulley, and then timing mark on the left hand pulley, so we're all good there. So I now shall get the front of the engine all put back together. Quite simple, but I'll see you shortly. All the front ends almost put back together. Distributor housing on this side's done and in, ready to go. This side, just put the distributor on, just got to put the distributor cap on. Just for information, if you don't already know, we've already gone through, obviously, this little timing mark lining up with that mark when you're straight looking at it. But if you're worried about the distributor cap, it's only 50-50 chance you'll get it right or wrong, but just go by this mark here. As long as you've got it at top dead centre, go by that little mark there all the way through and you shouldn't have a problem. Same this side. Obviously I've got the cap on, but I think it's facing that way, but also there is also a mark on there. It's pretty self-explanatory, so you shouldn't have an issue with that. There's the transmission cooler all plumbed in. As you can see, there are AN10 to AN-6, so AN-10, AN to AN-6 adapters to the hose, put round and obviously round through and down to the bottom there. A bit hard to see, but you can see it just about all connected up. See, intercooler's all plumbed in, and engine oil cooler's all plumbed in, so we're all good to go that end. And there we have it, boys and girls. Finally back to square one. So after all that time, water pump's done, all put back together, the engine's put back together, front manifold's put on. The only issue that I've got is I got a bit carried away, and I've actually got one hole there I'm waiting for a stud to put in, which shouldn't be too awkward to get to. But I also have, where is it, that one there that I need to do, and that one there, which I completely forgot about, but I got carried away and started putting everything back in, so it's going to cause me a little bit of drama, but nothing too major. I should be able to get that in and sorted that out. But there we have it. A couple more things to do before the first start up. I've got to put the coil back on. I'm just waiting for the paint to dry on the brackets. I've got one there, and obviously the one on the corner there, they're missing. Obviously I've got to connect up. Lead covers, I don't know, I think I'm going to modify them. I'm going to make some custom covers for that and show that another time. But yeah, not too much left to do now before first start up. And oh yeah, obviously the outlet for the turbocharger, but that shouldn't take too long once I get started. Now I'm back to this stage, I can start mocking it up. But there you have it. Looking better, not too shabby. So, thanks for watching, and any questions, feel free to ask and I'll get back to you as best I can.